Hello and welcome to day 27 of Inktober Tangles challenge. Well, we have 5 more tangles to go and I don't have a lot of space here. So I will consider drawing 1 or 2 tangles outside, and I actually had to look at the list of the tangles that will follow because I need to plan. There is limited space here. So the tangle of the day is Worthwhile by Nidhi Prakash, and I think it can work well as a border tangle. So I'm thinking maybe about using 2 border tangles on these 2 sides, and I think I'll add Worthwhile to this side right here. So let me zoom in because I will probably stretch it at least like through this space right here, and I will have to simplify it because I don't want to go all the way to the borders, or maybe I will. Let's see what happens. I have my PN pen here and I will start with a zigzag line. Now the original zigzag line is really very how would I say it? It's regular. And I think that I will not make it regular. So you can see here there are some bigger hills, there are some lower hills, or higher and lower, and I think that's just fine. The way that you would draw it now is to add a little line on top of each of these hills, let's say. Let's call them hills, and draw a little heart or any shape. It can be an orb, a little triangle, whatever. But I'm actually thinking about changing it, or let's do it like this. I will actually add a little orb on top of these hills. And I will not try to make those orbs same size either, so I'm just kind of having fun with the different sizes and shapes. And then obviously you would draw another shape coming out of the hill on the opposite side. And now I think I will maybe, just to make a connection between the hearts, I will at least start with drawing these little hearts, and I will color them black because I will draw over some of the existing tangles and I want them to be visible. Another option would be to draw them with white gel pen, which would also look, I think, really nice. And you can see how I'm drawing these little hearts kind of wonkily. It's something to consider. So I think it's always maybe easier to go with an imperfect look and a quirky look if you want, and rather than trying to make everything perfect and regular. And I like it quirky like this. They're so cute. I don't know if you agree, but I think they're very cute. And now, because it's kind of removed from this border, I might maybe add another one to kind of gradually make it narrower and narrower until it disappears toward the edge. So now that I'm done with this, I think I will add an aura line inside of each of these. It will make it look, it wasn't my intention. I'm using this for the first time, but it kind of makes it look like little houses, right? I don't know if I will ink it in. I'm not really planning in advance, just doing what seems fun, basically. It's not like it needs to be beautiful, it needs to be interesting, it needs to be fun, it needs to be an enjoyable learning experience if you want. So I have my black hearts, I have my little hills with orbs, and I think I will try to make these hearts stand out a little bit more by drawing outlines with the white gel pen. I wonder why these lines are not smoother. When that happens, try to wipe the tip with a piece of paper, like tissue paper, or with your hand if you're like me. And our tip for using jelly roll is just to stroke the surface of the paper very gently, and the ink should flow. Now it flows much easier and smoother, if you ask me, when the lines aren't as curvy and short like this, because as you change the angle and the position of your pen with this little metal ball in it, it's not easy for the pen to adjust in such such short and wonky strokes. Okay, I think they're cute as they are. So now for the shading, I will not make it complicated. I want to add shade to the part that's just next to the line, and I will add a little bit lighter pencil stroke right next to it so that I smudge it. And because it doesn't need to be precise, I will smudge it with this blunt rolled paper tortillon. And now that I did this, I'm thinking about retracing the black lines with white gel too. And you can see that for me it's a very organic process of making decisions as I go. So my last stroke will kind of influence or guide my next stroke or the next decision, if you will. And it's not like pre-planning and practicing in advance. It's just, relaxing and being inquisitive and playful with whatever I do. And I do recognize that maybe for some of you that are newer to Zentangle, relaxing and just going with the flow might not be as easy as it is for me or somebody else who is drawing for years. But you'll get there. If you are a beginner, if you are not there yet, don't compare yourself to me or anybody else. You have your own pace, you have your own journey. And the most important thing is to enjoy it. And constant comparison is not helping the relaxation. It's not a friend of flow that you want to achieve. So just embrace where you are and enjoy it. I also want to add a little bit of shade to these orbs. They're tiny, so there's not much I can do, but I can add a touch of graphite on the bottom part and then add a touch of white on the top part. So this is exactly what I will do. And I could also shade below it or around it, you know, to enhance it, but I'm not sure that I will do that. At least not at this point. I think after everything is done, I might just take a look at it and see if I feel the need to make things different and more beautiful and add more love to it. I will add a little bit of white to kind of upper part or top part of each of these little fragments. Oh, I forgot to shade this bottom guy here. And I do want to kind of, with my shade, to create a barrier between those shapes, between those tangles. This is very cute. This is very much like, you know, some really simple doodles. And this is actually, this little orb is actually in front of, and I now covered it with shade, but I can always add a layer of white to make it pop and look like it's in the front. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I realize that it might not have been the perfect choice for this, and I will consider adding something, but I will just let it flow and see where the following days will take me. And then after I'm done with some other tangles, I will consider maybe adding some more details to this side. But until then, I'm done, and I'm grateful for your support as always. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.